a little bit. Hoggers. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm gonna have to make sure post this later because I'm gonna have to clip it out, upload this bit specifically on itself to YouTube. But alright, get into it. Yesterday, or actually no, let's go even further back than that. Go further back. Back at the back ass end of March. To open up the bigger screen for this one. Oh no. My lights just flickered. Please let not take out my internet. That's never poggers. Go here. Do this. Not that one, not that one. No. No. Actually, that one might work. No. Not big enough. Not big enough. Fuck it. I'll resize it later. Alright, so. I'm gonna take you through a timeline full of what harassment entails on a platform. And you see it physically happening in front of you in real time, okay? There's a short and a long version of this. But because I want to save for time, I'm gonna give you the short version of this rundown. Get this out the way, lock that in place. Alright, so at the ass end of March, there was a thread that went viral because of the person who was involved in it. That is the subject who is the victim of the headassery from today. But to understand why this headassery occurred, you need to know about this shit that occurred. So, for Fried number 7, for my podcast that I run on my third podcast channel, separate from the rest of the shit that I do on the Fried Chicanery, links inside of the high bar on my YouTube channel, which can be found down below, I think. And if not there, you go to my YouTube channel, you can click and you can watch it. We have 7 things up, and we're going to be going forward from this onto number 8 once Jarza is fully recovered, and we have the ability to sit down and actually go through and live stream another one. It's been slow going, because when you got the coof, it was a whole thing. But, for episode number 7, we had on Anna, Miss Anna, on Twitch and all over the places on the internet, who made a thread commenting on the thing that has been constantly happening in the greatest span of shit on the platform. And what has been happening on Twitch as a platform in just chatting is, and I'm about to show you because we're gonna go to my fucking video on this. It's only a minute. It's not even a minute long. Those of you who are here for Scooch's stream know what this video is, but I'm not gonna play it on stream here because unfortunately Twitter is salty as shit. But I will show you a clip of it. There's been the epidemic of the hot tub streamers on the hot tub meta, and of, let's just call them, level 10. Down bad, e-girls. Monetizing the platform, basically pushing Twitch ever closer and ever further to the standards of a softcore porn website. Everybody knows this. Everyone is aware of this problem. There's no fucking way that you cannot be aware of this problem. Anna was unfortunately the one that made the mistake, not a mistake, but made the mistake of commenting about this publicly. And what happened is that the entirety of Twitch and Twitter came down on her head to accuse her of being jealous of booby streamers. Basically, by and large. We went through it on the podcast and went over how people were harassing her. People like Pocket and people like Asmongold, who did absolutely nothing at all to solve the goddamn problem, and instead making it fucking worse. Because of this, people like me decided to just take a super overview clip of this kind of nonsense and show that, no, she ain't wrong, and everybody's aware of it. If you've seen videos from It's a Gundam on this, you know this for a certain fact, that it is a constant fucking problem. It happens all the goddamn time. Now, last night, Anna was on her timeline and came across a wild fucking idiot trying to cancel a woman, trying to cancel her, because they got ass mad that Anna said, and I quote, "2 wrongs don't make a right." This happened way back on the timeline back here, because all of this from Anna replying to people is just her being dogpiled by the environment of one such user, namely this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Engage! Engage, or as I like to call her, Negagothics. Sorry, Vanessa. Negagothics got mad at Anna for the crime of telling her 2 wrongs don't make a fucking right. Because they were talking over a video where they were trying to roast somebody, and the person had a long-legged schnoz. From this TikTok user decided it would be a smart thing to harass Anna for the next 24 hours. Now, those of you who know that I work, you know that my job deposes me from the internet for the period of about 10 to 12 hours a day. And then if you add in my sleep, I'm basically in fucking kaput for like 18 hours out of the day, media-wise. I paid attention to the situation, and I clipped out the fact that this shit happened. Now we can switch over to my other filter. Clipped out the fact that this situation was occurring. And from here, you can clearly see the shit that happened. They were there, trying to be a head ass, trying to make jokes on people, and Anna told them, 2 wrongs don't make it right. Because when you're roasting people, it's one thing if it's like physically seeing shit, like what we're going to be doing today. It's one thing if you're physically in the shit and looking at some dog shit and you react to someone's take. It's another thing entirely to do what I like to call schadenfreude. And that schadenfreude is when you go out and you look for someone to put in front of a camera and victimize because you have nothing better to do. Now, Engage decided to race bait, claimed that Anna was tone policing. Wow. Now, decided to say, somebody come get that lesbian aunt. She out here stole a British man's haircut. This would then lead to Engage going on and on and on and on, going after Anna. Now, in question, what actually happened, if you want to put it in a direct line, is we are here, where Anna has this person putting her on TikTok, of all places. The reason why? Because you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh eternally like I laughed. You're going to roll when you hear this. Engage decided to do all of this because they were aware of the fact that Anna was the person who made this thread. Now, Anna deleted this thread in question because she was tired of the people trying to come to dogpile and harass her after both this thread and then after my stream with her. She originally was supposed to do a offline interview redo mulligan for this because she was live streaming at the time when she was doing this, and it was her first time on a podcast. People decided to harass her because of that. So here, all of this occurs because Engage decides to go hard in with this. Harasses her, not just based on this shit. Harasses her, not just based on the bullfuck, but chooses to go after Anna's dead mother, who unfortunately committed suicide. So, here we have lesbian aunt going out onto Twitter, and then going on to TikTok, deciding to try and demonetize a person on Mother's Day by insulting and antagonizing her while constantly attacking her based on her dead mother, and an entire mob full of people that have been harassing her the entire time for the last 16 hours straight. I challenged Engage to try that shit on me. I got all of the receipts. Every single last one of them. Because they were all over her fucking timeline. Not just here, but also on Instagram. This is the proof of it. Directly from Anna's feed. She supplied us with these pictures of all of this bullfuck. It is the ghoulish shit. It is ghoulish shit. I asked her, present the racism or kick rocks. Because where the fuck is the racism? And two wrongs don't make a right. The reply from people like Witchy Twitchy, somebody who also is out here constantly looking for drama, just as much as Zombie Unicorn, who remembers Zombie Unicorn from when she tried this shit on me when I was at 200 followers. Such a mess. She reminds me of the lead singer of Trapped who lost his mind on Twitter. And yes, hard agree. She keeps trying to bait me into DMs. This isn't my first round about with a racist white woman laughing my ass off. And of course, somebody had to ask, what the fuck is this kind of bullshit? What does shit like this mean? And I'm gonna say it again. It means that I can land an airstrip on the back, chin, and nose line of Miss Lady. Long ways. Long ways. Now, I have to produce to you the assault that came from this. Engage immediately tried to block the account because you know what happens when somebody accuses somebody of racism on Twitter and they get pulled out by somebody of their race. They block them because they don't want the heat. But I told you, I'm popping snaps today. Yeah. And unfortunately, because I'm not stupid and I documented everything, already got the archives for it. Might make it a video if I give a shit up for shit, but Engage had words. Inward said, I'll be monetizing you all week. LMFAO! Effing trash panda without the rack. Oh man, was a bop. N-word, who talks like that? Get out of the sunken place. I pray, free my ashy brother from these white women's shackles, Lord! Black person here, shut up. Black people don't announce that they're black. Engage! Normal people don't go on the internet to harass people down bad on everything to try and insult them about their mothers. Because they were told, yo, listen, you can't be out here like that. More importantly, what kind of self-respecting fucking content creator on Twitch, an actual good one, chooses to accuse people of racism when they're told, listen, I understand you want to be out here like this, but you can't be out here like that? What fucking person does that? What kind of person, when they're told, hey, listen, you want to play a racism card? Let's play the racism card. We'll do this shit all fucking week. What kind of fucking person decides to do that kind of shit on the internet and they think that they sound good? Calling black people raccoons, if you catch my drift. What kind of self-respecting person, not a black person, not a white person, self-respecting person, then decides, oh, I'm being dragged right now. This looks bad for me. I guess I better block the account. After spending 16 hours straight harassing a woman's dead mother, harassing a woman based on her appearance, harassing a woman based on her experience, and then choosing to claim, oh no, it has to be racism, you see, because it's bigotry when you correct me. All of this because Anna chose to use her fucking words and call a spade a spade. Wild. Fucking wild. And yet, now that we're at this point of the timeline, now that she's deleted her thread, the original inciting thread that brought this to her, where's all those big streamers? Where's Madison Gold? Where's Witchy Twitchy? Where's Pocket? Where's any of the people who tried to talk about this fucking thread that chose to do nothing? Where are you? Where are you now? Where are we now that we need you? Bullshit. Fucking around on it. Not doing shit. Y'all are disgraceful. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. This happens every single fucking day. Shit like this happens every fucking day. Most of the time, it comes and it goes, but oh no. I'm pulling it out today. Abso-fucking-lutely. Shit like this shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. It'll happen, but it shouldn't happen. And yet it is Twitch who believes they need to start policing off-platform behavior. I wonder, if I was to report this to Twitch, would they do something about this user's behavior? I imagine not. In fact, for funsies, let us try to go find this user, shall we? I just want to see. I want to see. I wish to see. I have an interest to want to see. Come on, computer. And leave this. Open a private window. The easiest way for me to just find out where they are is just go through it, because I should have the links posted. Just says engage. Also, keyword here, okay? The reason why I'm going this far, right, is the comment that they left that I replied to originally on that thread that I made, calling them out. I don't understand why you're posting screenshots when I am not scared, lol. I said what I said. I didn't delete it, and I'll say it again. Now then. You hear this open. And we're going to look. See if I can find it faster on my phone. Yep, might find it faster on the phone. I no longer require this. Or maybe I do. There we go. Engage TV.
And you have to own it now. Because if you don't own it now, it's
Ah!
going to own you later. Bars.
That's a new sub alert. Thank you! That's still durable. Oh, it went. Nope. Disbind durable. I like disposable better. Disposable. Thank you! But, here we go. Here we go. Remember, I'm not scared, but I'll say it again, right? I'm actually gonna bring it up on screen right here. Bring it up on my other one. This is funny. I want to make sure this is on screen. Okay. 1 second. Let's see here. What is this shit? Engage TV. That should be on my second one. Wonderful. Alright. Now remember, she's not scared of nothing. She nucks if you buck. Right? Right. So, engage TV, nucks if she bucks. First thing. Right off the top of here. Don't know if it's here. Here we go. Hi gamers, no VODs because I was scared of DMCA. Engage TV, no problem. Ain't got no problem. She ain't got nothing. She ain't stressed. She ain't worried. But she's already removing shit. Person hasn't been live on their channel directly within more than a year. Last live on September 28th, 2020. 1,000 followers. A whole bunch of streamers that I already recognize by name. Clout chasers. Primarily TikTok user. Posting shit real hard on the internet, but not able to stand the heat when it comes in her kitchen. What do we learn here, chat? What's the message? What's the lesson? The lesson for today is threefold, right? First lesson is don't try that shit with SinglePlayerCarl. I'll snatch the fucking weave right out your goddamn head. Trust. 2, because the internet is becoming full dog shit sooner rather than later, we are no longer allowed to have the ability to deal with problems. We're not allowed to have opinions. We're not allowed to disagree with people's opinions. If you're white, or if you're black, if you're your race that's just not what's currently speaking on the microphone, you're not allowed to exist. And if you just happen to have been cancelled, or dragged, or attacked by some other fucking user with unmitigated brain cancer, and you choose to defend yourself, they will attack you personally. Streamers will try to attack you personally. And if more blowback happens because of it down the line, not a single goddamn one of them is gonna be there for when that shit happens, and are not gonna take responsibility for the precedent that they've set with their fucking action or inaction. This is shit that I'm tired of seeing, okay? On the overview with this, as when it goes into harassment, this is the reason why YouTube and Twitch is as bad as it is. Yes, they have horrible management and horrible companies, but it is a clear problem of the communities that are being fostered on it. I don't want to see this shit anymore. I don't want this shit to happen anymore, but it's gonna keep happening. And every time that it happens, I'm gonna be here, posting the L online. We ain't never scared. What reason do I have to be? She wasn't wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm always open, and I'm always prepared and ready to have a conversation. But when motherfuckers try this shit, I get lit.